Three, two, one.
Hello, everybody. This is Donna Stinson. Thank you once again for joining me for Can We Talk About It? Where you already know we talk about that elephant in the room. Before I begin, I want to give a shout out to my husband, Charles Stinson. We all know he's the love of my life. Hey, Charles, I love you and I miss you. And my new adopted family, Brian and Miss Marshall. Hey, Marshall, thank you so much for lending your husband to me so I can get my things off the ground. So now, ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm at WHPR on first and third Mondays. And now I have my studio. I'm working, getting it together so I can do more in-home studio shows and do giveaways. And I'm gonna be giving away pillows, money, you name it, I'm gonna be giving it away. Now I'm gonna be on Patreon pretty soon. So you have to pay to get on there to watch the show. Please support me. Go to Donna Stinson at PayMe, PayPal.com. Pay me PayPal. So let's start with the show. So I want to talk about, you know, how you sit up and you have these friends and they never let you get a word in edgewise. And then when you do talk, they want to have an attitude with you, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. I just want to tell you people, stay away from these folks. They don't mean you no good. Now, I know a person, you know, I really thought that things were good between us, but I can't be around someone who feels like they would rather be my competitor than my friend. And we all have a lot of these people who act like they're your competitors and not your friends. These are people that you steer clear of. Now, we all have problems in life, people we have to go and talk to, and it's hard enough, you know, dealing with life on life's terms, and you have to turn around and deal with some person that has low self-esteem and want to make you look bad. Don't deal with these people. Like I said, these people don't mean us any good. Now, when it comes to us saying that, you know, there's, you know, well, I just be around them because I feel so. Don't feel sorry for these people. They want you to feel sorry for them. So you can drain, they can drain all the life out of you. So stay away from these people. Every time I turn around, no, I ain't gonna say every time I turn around, please forgive me. When I turn around and I see people that don't want me to talk, that feel like they got it going on so much, and you know, I can't get a word in edgewise, I just sit back and let them do all the talking. When you sit back and let a person do all the talking, you're going to find out a lot about them, especially when they won't let you talk because they got so much pride. They want to tell you about themselves. They want to feel like a big fish in a small pond. You don't have to throw your accolades out at people for them to like you. And a lot of you folks do that. Oh, yeah, I do this, I do that, blah, blah, blah. And it would probably been years since you did it, but you still say, I do that. Stop doing that. Some of you women, oh, I model. I do this and I do that. Have you ever got paid for a modeling shoot, for a modeling gig? Have you ever had your picture posted anywhere, any magazines, anywhere? Some of you women are very pretty, but you're still not model material. You walk around with your nose up in the air like everybody's supposed to kowtow to you, and you're nothing. I'm just going to say it like that. You're nothing. The only people that treat you like you're something is somebody who wants something from you via money or whatever is in them sugar drawers of yours. So quit walking around like you're better than everybody. Now, I talked about this last Monday on my show about the melanin, and I was telling you guys about how, now this is melanin. Now, our Caucasian brothers and sisters doesn't have this, and this it fights. It helps the UV from the sun rays and everything like that. It also helps with inflammation. I guess that's why you see when you see Caucasian people when they're swelling or they're going through whatever, you can actually see that. But because we have the melanin, you can't see that. So melanin is worth more than gold. The last time I talked to y'all, melanin was like, I think it was, before I talked to you guys, it was $430 a gram. This is on the stock market. When I came and told y'all about it, it went down. It was $340 something, I believe. I told you $330. is back up to $400. I've talked to you guys many a times about your skin. I've talked to you about your organs. There are definitely people out here abducting people of color. We are superior to our Caucasian counterparts. And I'm not saying it to make anybody feel bad. That's just the way it is. If you look down through history, it shows that we've invented. The only reason we don't have all of our inventions is because we were our slave owners took our inventions by us being slaves, and we were property. So whatever we invented became their property. They've been telling us that they signed a bill about Asians and Asian hate, and we should stop the hate. Black folks, we support Asians. We support every nation under God. Is anybody supporting us outside of ourselves? No. It's real funny how when black folks say something about another nationality, oh, they're setting up, they're bashing the Asians, they're bashing. But let somebody talk about us. That sure is true. The nations bash black folks more than black folks ever bashed anybody. Why? Because we're on everybody's bandwagon except for our own. Which brings me back to, don't deal with folks that's insecure, have low self-esteem, or they're going to pull you down. We have to start being around like-minded people. We have to start learning that if we're not for us, then we can't be for anybody. I tell folks this all the time. When you go into a store, they're treating your child wrong. They're treating you wrong. If one black don't go, no black shit go. We make Arabs rich with their gas stations and their grocery stores. We make the Asians rich with their Chinese food and their Chinese do your nails, do your feet. Salami. Come on now, people. We got to get it together. You always talking about what somebody ain't doing for you, but what are you doing for people? What are you doing for people? That's all I want to know. So if you're not doing nothing for nobody, zip it. Go out here. If you see a bum, all these clothes some of you women get, you so hoarding, you're just hoarding stuff. Take some of that stuff out there and give it to some of these homeless women out here. I ain't never say. I gave $8,000 worth of clothes, shoes, toiletries, coats, boots, everything. I give. Do you give? I help. When I see people, and especially, I don't care if you're white, brown, black. I don't care if you're the color of this glove. If I see you and you're looking down, I'm going to tell you, if no one's told you today, I love you. We appreciate you. Have a good day. There's nothing wrong with saying, supportive words of encouragement to people. We walk around with our head up. We think about our own problems. We think about what we can do for ourselves when we're supposed to be thinking about what we can do for each other. And when we find out what we can do for each other, then we know exactly what we need to do for ourselves. A lot of us are lost in this me game. It's all about me. It's all about me. Ain't about nobody else. It's all about me. And when it's all about you, the parade goes by while you're looking up in the air saying, it's all about me, Chicken Little. The sky is not going to fall. So quit looking up there. To my young sisters out there, stop wearing these shorts that look like thong panties. As soon as somebody says something to you, oh my God, I can't believe, when you're dressed like a tramp, trappy people gonna talk to you. When you wear a whore's uniform, these people are gonna talk to you. Not only that, you're dressing your little babies, 3-4 years old, like little sluts. And there's people in your community that's perverts. All you got to do is go on to, what is that thing they call that? when they talk about the perverts, and you go on here and you look on there, and it tells you how many child molesters or whatever that's in your neighborhood, and they let you know that. And a lot of you people need to get on your computer and find out who these people are, because you just might be friending one of these people, and they're talking about, oh, my daughter loves you. They're grooming your children. You get some money. The government distracts you with money, and boom, you ain't paying no attention to nothing but shit. The government gives you money for your children, and boom, they still look like they from third world countries. How dare you, young women? Like I said before, I seen a young girl with her babies, and she was dressed, she was sharp as a tack. Her kids looked like they just got out of foster care somewhere. She came in and ordered a case of Moet or some type of champagne. It came to like $200 and something. It was probably more than that. Her babies wanted something to eat. She was telling them to shut up. Shame on you, young women. Shame on y'all. And then you living with your mamas, and your mamas is trying to be your friends, mothers. I want to tell you something. And I'm not talking about the young women with the children. I'm talking about the mothers who have these young women with the children. Stop trying to be their friends. They're not your friend. They will never be your friend. You are their mother. You are their protector. You are their confidant. You can talk to them as a friend. You can never be a friend to your child. Me and my daughter got the same thing. We twins. How we all twins and she came out your butt? Please explain this logic to me. Getting a check and you let her run amok just because she giving you some money. If you women don't start laying down the rules in your houses, telling your young daughters with these children, either you're going to be a woman, take care of what you have to take care of, or you're going to get out my house. Something happened to them, I'm going to feel bad. How you going to feel bad for someone cussing you out of your house, calling you out your name, making you watch their child, and you sitting up crying? How's you crying over your child cussing you out? That's what I want to know. Yeah, it's a hard world out here. It's a mean, cold world out here. But we can't allow our children to run over us. You putting them out, that wasn't a decision you made. That was a decision they made. Now, I'm telling you people, I love you. And you know I do. I've been telling you this for years. I love you, I love you, I love you. But until I see a noticeable change in my community, I'm going to continue to call you girls out. I'm going to continue to call you old biddies out that walk around just because you in your 70s and you feel like you can just call people out your name and walk off, do it to me, and I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to call your old butt like I see it. A lot of you old women are bitter because of things that happen in your life, and you're trying to spread the bitterness. Don't spread it this way, because I'm going to put it right back in your face. Take care of your children. 50, 60 years old, out here at the club, shaking your flabby butt all over the place. They know you old. Everybody at that club know you old, and you still in there. Like you some type of bebop. I'm going to the club with my daughter tonight. How demonic does that sound? I've never went out with my daughter. Never. And she's 44. I've never, ever went out with my daughter, and never, ever will. You young boys, you young men out here, I'm not a man, but I am a woman, so I'm going to tell you. Start treating these older women with respect, because these young women, they really like it. They like for you to call them out their name. I'm not telling you to do it. They should have more respect for themselves. But then some of you young men, y'all walk up to old women, or, how you doing, ma? That ain't your mom. Oh, look at that old woman. That old woman. These old folks can give you a wealth of knowledge. Some of these old folks have a wealth of knowledge to give you. But you young men, you young women, you won't take it. And this country is running amok. And guess who's going to deal with the consequences? The young folk. The young folk, some of y'all just starting out, y'all just living your lives, you're just learning who you are. And the government is about to crush your dreams. And if you don't get your life in order, if you don't start having some respect for your elders, if you don't start taking care of these little children that you got on this earth, instead of one to go and bang the baby's mama, but you don't want to say nothing to the baby. How dare you? Now, like I said, I'm in my studio. It's kind of hot in here, so please forgive me. I'm about to get a filter so it can be cool in here. It's something else I want to talk to you guys about, and I know that a lot of y'all, feel like I be getting down on folks and this, that, the other, and it's not that. It's just that when you love somebody, you want to correct them and you want the right things for them. And some people, the Bible says that a soft voice turns away anger, but sometimes a soft voice, people need in your face type of attention. And that's what a lot of you people need, that in your face attention. Letting you know, you're a bum, get up, take care of yourself, stop living off your girlfriend, stop living off your mama. Stop turning your mother's house into Grand Central Station with all these hookers running in and out. You wanna go and be a male whore, get your own place. Your mama don't want that. And you mamas, I understand, especially if you have all boys. And you may just be a single mama. Quit bringing every Tom, Dick, and Harry around your sons. My mama, God rest her soul, she did that once. And my brothers jumped on this man. And my mom thought it was like, these my sons, it's hilarious. It wasn't. And it's not hilarious if one of your sons kill a man and go to jail because of your stank butt. Start respecting your house and the children that's in it. Okay? Everybody's got something to say about everybody else's life, but you don't want to do nothing about your own. Yeah, Sister Susie down the street, that's my phone, don't worry about it. Sister Susie down the street, she, pick it up and just hang it up. Sister Susie down the street, she ain't washed up in 3 weeks. Okay, well, you ain't took a bath in 2. So what they got to do with anything? If we would just take care of our own backyard first, then we would be able to go around and say, let me help you with yours. But until we do that, we're going to always be in the midst of confusion. We're going to always be pointing the fingers. We're going to always be saying, poor me. Please come sit on the pity pot with me. No, I don't think so. So I love you guys with all my heart. If you don't stand for something, you're definitely going to fall for anything. You got to know that this world is more to this world than just you. You got to know that it's something bigger out here than just you. And we need to understand that without, and I always say this, spiritual guidance, mentors, because we always need somebody in our lives to help us. I don't care how old you get. I'm 58 and I still need a mentor. And I do have a mentor. I need somebody to put me in my place when I'm running them up. Because I'm a hard head and I need a hard person to deal with me. And that's what it is with some of you guys. Some of you guys are hard heads, but y'all getting these soft mentors that's saying, okay, well, don't do it. Don't do that no more. That's not a good thing. No. You need somebody that's going to get in your face and tell you, why are you acting ignorant? Don't you have any type of intelligence? We don't want things to be hard for us. We always want to take the easy road. We always grade ourselves on the curve. And I've had a lot of people come to me and say, oh, Donna, you so judgmental and you always talk about this, you always talk about that. No, I'm not judgmental. Yes, I do correct people. Yes, I do rebuke people. Now, I can see if Me and you both was crackheads, and I've given this analogy before. Me and you, we were both crackheads or whatever, and we both smoking, and I'm telling you, you need to stop. I'm judging you. We both doing it. But if I go away and I'm away for 5 years and I come back and you still doing the same thing, and I'm like, look, sister, what are you doing? You got to stop. Why you? Ain't nobody judging you. I'm coming back. I'm extending my hand to help you get off the floor, dummy. It has nothing to do with judging anyone. Nothing at all. So, you know, I kind of put this together really quick, and I'm thanking Brian for all that. I didn't do my intro or my outro, but I'm going to get all this stuff together. And once I get everything together, I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to have, like I said, I'm going to have more giveaways. I'm going to be giving away financial things, you know, maybe groceries. Take somewhere and get them $100 worth of groceries or $25 gift card. I'm selling some Can We Talk About It pillows, and I'm giving some away. I'm getting my website together so you guys can come on my website. I haven't got it up yet, but I will be having it soon. Please, I want you to look out for me on Patreon. And until next time, America, be safe, be strong, and stay strong.